Now to new developments involving St. Paul's Hospital and patients who choose to undergo medical assistance in dying for religious reasons. The hospital is exempt from MAiD, and that led to an ordeal for a Vancouver woman in the final hours of her life. The case sparked outrage and now change. But as CTV's Shannon Patterson reports, the young woman's family calls the government's compromise outrageous.
Sam O'Neill chose medical assistance in dying so her final moments could be peaceful, surrounded by friends and family. But St. Paul's Hospital, where she'd been taken for palliative care during end-stage cervical cancer, does not allow MAiD to happen on site because it's overseen by the Catholic Church. So the 34-year-old was sedated for her transfer to hospice and didn't regain consciousness before her MAiD procedure.
They took away any last words that we could have said to her. They took away any last words that she could have said to us.
Under pressure from the O'Neills and other families whose loved ones had undergone forced transfers, Health Minister Adrian Dix began discussions with Providence Healthcare in June about allowing MAiD at St. Paul's.
I didn't believe it for a second. I thought they're going to try to pull the rug out from under our feet, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Today, the province announced it's constructing a separate clinical space on land adjacent to St. Paul's Hospital for patients who want to undergo MAiD. The legal medical procedure still won't be allowed inside the publicly funded hospital.
Well, what we're doing is ensuring that people who are in the hospital and need MAiD will be able to go to a hospice setting and have MAiD without going outside. And that's a good response that is consistent with St. Paul's.
A transfer is still a transfer. It's still a way of them saying, you don't follow my religious beliefs, so get out of my backyard.
Scott Harrison, whose partner Christina Bates also had to endure a forced transfer from St. Paul's in the final hours of her life, believes the health minister caved to the Catholic Church.
I don't understand why the Archdiocese is in charge of healthcare at St. Paul's, but apparently the head of the church is so qualified to provide healthcare advice that the Minister of Health will spend taxpayers' money to build a special building to comply with the medical services that we are entitled to in Canada.
The minister could not say how much it will cost to construct and staff the adjacent facility for St. Paul's patients who ask for MAiD.
It's completely absurd and it's completely not cost effective, which is his mandate.
I just think that the taxpayers are footing the bill because Adrian Dix lacks courage.
Until the new clinical space attached to St. Paul's opens next August, MAiD patients will still need to be transferred elsewhere.
It is the only hospital in British Columbia allowed to do this. And it's allowed to inflict its values upon citizens of British Columbia, whether they like it or not.
For the O'Neills, who never got to say a proper goodbye to their daughter,
it's just really, really disappointing.
Shannon Patterson, CTV News, Vancouver.